Hey guys, the iPad's due to be released in April, and it's going to be sold alongside of Apple's standard issue case for $39 pictured here. Consumers are going to be able to touch and feel the Apple case when they're buying their iPad. In my opinion, the best way we're going to have a shot at taking on them and the other players is to come up with some killer features. They're quirky products and probably not going to be able to beat them on price or on reputation or even on timing. Now this notebook here is roughly the size of the iPad. 10 inches by 7.5. This one's a lot thicker. Now of course we can include a detachable strap, but I doubt it's really going to be used that much for several reasons. This thing is really light. People are probably going to put it in the bag they're already carrying, and frankly, I don't think it looks that cool. So we all need to come up with some killer features, and here are some of my ideas. Now it's going to be used a lot in its portrait position, mostly as an e-reader or a magazine reader or even a browser. Now I can hold it while I'm reading, but I would love to have the option to have it propped at any angle. So if I'm on the table, I would love it propped like this. Or if I'm leaning forward, I would love it was propped just like this. Now one way to achieve this is to open it up and have a flap on the inside of the front cover with a non-slip edge here. That way when you flip it around like that, you can slide it out at any angle. Also make sure the bottom of this is non-slip. So it can be like that, or like that, or even like that. Now for the landscape orientation, a lot of movie watching, and also probably a lot of web browsing, I also would like to have it at various angles. So for this, I propose that the front cover be lockable and adjustable all the way around. So like this. Clack, 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 clack. Clack, 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 clack. I know it'll be slightly trickier from an industrial design standpoint, but there are cheap ways to do it, mostly with locking grooves of some sort on the hinge. Now, there's a reason for this. When I'm watching it on a table, it should fold under, and you can adjust it like that. But if I don't have a table and I'm working on my lap, I can lock it in this orientation, and then I can take my optional keyboard, put it right on this sturdy flat surface, and can type away. These two features will give Quirky's product a full range of viewing angles, portrait and landscape, from the lap or the table. Now for portability. This is the back of the Quirky case. I propose 2 elastic straps, maybe neoprene, that tightly fit along the back, attached on the ends. Now this way, I can slide my hand through for a nice firm grip, and I can even free up my hand to grab something with. I can also do lengthwise. These elastic straps will also serve the secondary function of holding the optional keyboard, like that. I also thought about how this is super portable, so people are going to bring it everywhere and maybe even use it outdoors a lot. So I had an idea of having a adjustable shade to cover it, but that may be too cost prohibitive. Now we're probably going to use our earphones a lot with this to listen to music, watch videos, movies. Now I'm assuming a lot of iPad owners will have an iPhone and so be carrying around the earphones that come with that, perhaps wrapped around a handy cord management device. I'm going to try again next round, so I'd love your vote. But you may want to keep your earphones with your iPad occasionally. From the schematics, it looks like the input jack for the earbuds are in this left corner around. So what you can do is so you can have the jack end tucked nicely under the elastic band and then wrap it around. It pops out here, and you snap the case shut, and the earphones are snugly locked away. Anyway, those are some ideas I've come up with. So to make the Quirky case a contender, and to get the needed pre-orders and make a lot of money, we need to keep coming up with killer features. Let's keep rolling, guys.